Hello and welcome back to Frostpunk. It's been a little while, hasn't it? I've had a lot going on in my life recently. I've actually started a new job and everything, so there is a reason that I've not been as consistent with the uploads as I've promised. But hey, I'm back now, and I suppose that's what counts, right? I'm gonna keep doing this. We're gonna see out this whole campaign. It's the last thing I ever do on this channel. I promise you I will finish this out. Just the regularity might be a touch lacking. So. Oh, the time's already ticking along, so we should get started on the technologies. What are we looking at today? Additional scouts would be nice, actually. Yeah, I might take some of those. Equally, steam sawmill. Oh, the wall drill is the one that, like, just gets infinite wood, though, right? Just costs. Huh. Yeah, you're gonna want to upgrade the wall drills rather than the sawmills, because the wall drills get unlimited wood, whereas the sawmills are limited by what's inside the actual like confines of this little like dugout we have. Ooh, resource depot. Maybe the worst thing ever. Actually, automatic prototyping. How much does that cost? Oh, we can do that. We might as well do that then, because that lets us plan ahead really far in terms of everything we're doing. We also have loads of coal, which is always a good thing. Okay, how are we for workers? We have a lot of unemployed people as well. A lot of hungry folk. So you know what we can do? We can... Food. We can build more hunters' huts. I think that's appropriate. Rotate here. Lovely job. We're lacking on timber, though, on account of the whole, Oh, lovely. Is it that the hunters heading out, then? I want to make sure these guys are, like... well stocked, because we are in need of food. I don't want to have to thin the food supply, but... needs must, am I right? Scouts have reached the Gloomy Cave. Let's have a look at what the Gloomy Cave's about. This cave is or was inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading to its entrance. We should check if there's someone still alive up there. And the search might provide survivors. Alright. Beset by beasts. Those are straight up polar bears, dude. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. The bears will kill the survivors. In the cave will live. Scouts will escort them to our city if they survive. That's a bunch of engineers. It's a bunch of engineers. I hope they make it. Oh, when our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Yes, okay, lovely. That worked out really well, actually. That's really good. We need to build 2 field kitchens as well, actually. Okay, I'll get back to that now. 2 field kitchens. Where would I want them to go? Also, what's the deal with field kitchens? I don't actually recall... See, because the issue is it's been ages since we played this as well, so you don't want to speed up time here. It's been ages since we played, so... Ooh, an event? United by faith. Sir, we're holding an evening of prayer this afternoon. Plenty of people are here. They're praying, but also talking and laughing. I haven't seen anything this heartening in our city for a long time. It's really brought the community together. I am glad to hear that. You know, in a time where really bad things are happening pretty frequently. That costs 20 food rations, which I don't think we have. No, we should be fine. Yeah. Hope will rise, and a sermon as well. Why not? Just really... plug that whole hope thing. And we've got 6 patrons at the public house. Well, as long as they're chipper, that's all that really matters. Okay, we're accessing tier 5 technology. That's very good. I don't know if these guys here. Fights will be held. Lucy Gates and Martha Courtney. Listen to Hayden. Evidently kicked that person's ass really quickly. I didn't even get to see their name. Judith and Juliet. Going at it. Spectators. 54 spectators in the last 4 days. Well, fair enough, so... I can see little people actually fighting in there as well. Interesting. Okay, and the sermons are cooling down. Are there any other buildings with active effects that I should use? Maybe... maybe if you just stream this, just to, like, you know, get help. Because there are some things I feel like I'm going to be missing when I come back to it after sporadic events. So I don't know. If people would be interested in, like, seeing this in formatted as a stream rather than, like, a video... Oh, lovely. The scouts have reached the children's hideout. What are we going to find here? Children? Talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night the teachers and some hunters took them from winter home on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they're going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, the guardians went back to get more and didn't return. Seems these kids were evacuated in time before things in their city got really ugly. Do I want 34 kids? Not knowing the way to our city, the children will die trying to find it. I mean, because kids actually, like, even from a pure gameplay perspective, like, we're gonna say the kids it's the right thing to do. But I'm also thinking, like, you know, we could send the children and, like, you know, not have to feed as many people. But I think escorting the children is the right call, on account of the fact that, well, put simply enough, they're gonna help our medical needs. You know. What do you have going on here? Ah, it's closed this time of day. That's fair enough. Tell you what, we'll speed things up here again. Should be fine. We should have enough food. I will make sure that... Where's this new hunter's hut? This guy gets populated effectively. And we've come back with more workers and more engineers. Sweet. More people have abandoned the Londoners. Don't mind if I do. Oh! First Londoner is convinced to stay. Sir, several people who wanted to flee London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions convinced them there's hope for us yet. That is phenomenal news. That's great. I'm glad these people are feeling a little bit more confident in us. What I'm not feeling great about is the sheer lack of timber we have at the moment. That is a problem. Yeah, we need another... Is this sawmill not active at all? Should be, yeah, they're just not getting any wood. Lazy bastards. Okie dokie. Waiting. Right, I've got to send you out to do something, don't I? Tell you what, we'll go to the temporary settlement first, because it's faster to go to places you already know, and then we'll make a short hop from there. Now these guys are making the long walk back as well. Fair enough. We've got a lot of people we need to house actually as well now. I hadn't really thought about that, and we don't really have the timber that we need. We're gonna see a lot of people getting sick there, unfortunately. Okay, first priority then should be shelter. People. Bunkhouse is 20 wood. I mean, we might as well, right? Just get it right the first time around. I still need to build those field kitchens. Snap. Okay, that's researched. Okay, that's on normal speed. Book of Laws. What do we have here? Purpose or adaptation? Ceremonial funerals would cheer people up, but let's see if there's any good ones available in Purpose. Go on. There we go. The Temple. Temple raises hope. Londoners may occasionally mend their ways, and discontent will occasionally fall slightly. Okay, I'll have to build it, but that's honestly fine. Okay, Faith Keepers would be handy because they can break up protests. Discontent will rise with the presence of the Faith Keepers. No need to get too militarized just yet. I think we're fine for the time being. The temple should be grand. Have ourselves a nice temple. I am going to figure out how to build those field kitchens, though. Right, these are religious buildings. So it's hot meals during the workday to help people cope better with the cold. Right! I remember this now. What is the deal with this joint? So it like provides bonuses to nearby workers? Is that correct? Okay, that place is currently functioning by automatons. That's fine. The temple will probably snapped up over there. Yeah, actually, how does that work again? You know what? That's a question we can probably answer after we've built both and we hit our required target. Why do I want to slap this little dude? You know what? Popping the field kitchen here might be the worst idea as well. Or maybe... Gosh, I just don't know. I kind of don't want to just throw it down anywhere because it might, like, you know, ruin the aesthetic. At the same time, I just want it to work. Tell you what, we'll pop them down here. I didn't mean there. We'll pop the field kitchen down here for the time being. Just make a little road there. We'll see how do. And then we will also build up our Our new bunkhouse. Never mind, it's already been made. Cool. Actually, would it not be more... Is the bunkhouse just warmer? It houses 10 people, yeah. Okay, tell you what, we'll get another tent out here then. In the meantime. I'll put another one there as well, because we've got a bunch of children coming back, so oh, that's going to be difficult to accommodate. Oh well. We'll get to upgrading these houses once we do get that opportunity. The technology, I should have been researching the technology all along. Wall drill. I think getting the wall drill is really important because we are low on timber, and we need to resolve that. We need to resolve this timber issue we're having. These guys should pull extended shifts because we are just low on wood. So that is a problem. Can I see what the field kitchens do again? Field kitchens. Each field kitchen raise the temperature of nearby workplace by 1 level. Interesting. Oh no, wait, or is that just a buff for everywhere? If so, that's pretty sweet. Okay, what do we have going on here? Yeah, if I had Faith Keepers, I could disperse this crowd, but heating all the homes, we're heating 15 homes. I'm not going to heat your homes. I've told you before, and I will tell you again. You just kind of have to develop a bit of a resistance to it. Okay, more people have abandoned the Londoners. That's a good thing. Okay, anyway, we're here now. We can look at this. The inscription on the stone reads... right, no, we have been here. Okay, cool. So we want to bring these guys over to the fishing village. Okie dokie day. We're almost there. We're almost there. Sorry, there's been a lot of reorientation as much as anything else. Oh, these guys are looking feisty. Ah, they're going to work. Oh, I'm glad they're enthusiastic. Ah, lovely, and the kitchens are whipping up a bunch of rations. That's handy to have. That's handy to know. We have the wall drill, ladies and gents. Okay, what other research? You know what we should do? We should prioritize the construction of said wall drill. Where will you go? You go out this way. This side of things. To put you nearby. God, none of these are terribly convenient for me, are they? I mean, in a way, probably just run a line out here. Yeah. It's not pretty, like, but it'll do. We gotta get those patched up. People are fed, though, which is good. I might pop down another hunter's hut just to be sure. You can never have too much food coming in. Especially because like actual animal scarcity isn't a thing. So it's not like, you know, you run the risk of overhunting, if you get me. I'm gonna make sure this road extends out as well. Just so the buildings know to behave. Did I put that down or not? Yeah, they got little flags. Cool. Okay. The field kitchen. It warms the soul. Sir, the people appreciate the field kitchen we built for them. They sent a delegation to thank you. We already thanked our brothers in faith who run the kitchen, and we'll keep them in our prayers. In this frozen wasteland, anything that keeps one warm is a lifesaver. You know, we are doing an okay job. The Londoners' tendency is going down. There's only 15 of the blighters left, so that's phenomenal. Okay, how are we for tech here? We need new research. Steam wall drill. You know what I will say? I will say we're gonna go... I would have said that. I want us to have this thing built. Like, prioritize this, lads. Got a bunch of you spare. Yeah, okay, they're going out to build it now. Oh, lovely, and the scouts have come back with so much timber. Oh, that makes me happy on the inside. Okay, lovely. We are going to... We're going to research the house, and then we're going to redesign the houses so that... Oh, number of Londoners will rise. That's a lot! That's plus 8 Londoners? What the heck? The Londoners prey on discontent. A member of the Londoners is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many as possible into joining the exodus to London, but his visions of doom ring false. Here's the people who are content with the situation in the city. Plus 8 is a lot of Londoners. Oh, criminy. What is he up to? These Londoners with their agendas. I thought you had a road. Do you not have a road yet? Also, we're full on timber. You know, let's get the research started. Let's build more of our hunters' huts. There we go. And look, sure, if the roads are going to come in this way as well, we might as well build them up like this. Because apparently we've got loads of folk who are just like, you know, standing around with their thumbs in their pockets. As if that's even a saying, with their thumbs in their pockets. We'll go to here, the weather station, and then we'll look at the coal mine. I imagine we're probably going to get some coal there. If I were a betting man, I would have said the coal mine probably hosts a little bit of coal. How are we for... Okay, we're low on housing again. The kids have shown up. So we need to build more housing. That's fair enough. We have the food child shelter. No, we need proper housing. I say proper housing as he just builds a bunch of tents. Like, we're as close to proper housing as these guys are going to get for the time being anyway. Okay. Okay. This is one big housing district. We're going to make sure that the people are being housed at least semi-effectively. Actually, could a fighting arena go in here? It could. Could that be a good thing? It potentially could. Tell you what, if we destroy that now, will a tent like automatically fill in all the space? It will. Sure, look, I'm not going to stop them from making my life easier. And then maybe building a little road out along this here would help additionally. I can't be certain, but I can try. I'm gonna see if I can build another little fighting arena in here as well. Yeah, no, that actually does work. Okay, and then I can squeeze in tents either side. You wouldn't want to be living in the outer tents now, but needs must and all that. You still don't have a road to you. Thought I've laid out adequate roads. You do not. I was mistaken. Thank you, game, for informing me. Okay, let's speed things up now. Because it is night, which is the time for construction. And then the day is the time for work. Okay, we have a scout here. A hot spring keeps a tiny patch of sea from freezing here. The Americans use this opportunity to set up a fishing village. It's deserted now. Ooh, we could get some steam cores. Yes, please. No place for the weak. This fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. Cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team here to start fishing. Leave the village intact. I'm going to dismantle the huts for wood. Because I'm probably not going to build any outposts. I think we're fine for food. We can head to Tesla City as well then if we're only 12 hours away. How are things back in the city? How is construction progressing? Discontent is down. Number of sick... Okay, they're getting treated. They're getting treated. Food theft. Someone has stolen 19 food rations from the stockpiles. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. It seems ridiculous. It seems this ridiculous idea of leaving for London is gaining traction. You know what? Guys, we've been seeing the Londoners be problematic. Wait, righteous denunciation. Ooh, that could be handy. You know what though? We're gonna have to put out some faith keepers. It's not just selfish, it puts us all in danger, we must act. How can people stoop so low that the supplies belong to all of us? Ah, not about the faith keepers being formed, but about the guys doing the theft. Okay, faith keepers like central building. We'll put you here, I suppose. I think that there's actually like... We do have all 4 workshops up, right? Yeah, because once you have... Okay, then we can build it elsewhere then. We build it like closer to the workshops. Faith keepers. And then the actual temple can snug in here. Lovely. Yeah, we can make a full ring just for, just to be satisfying, I suppose. Okay, people abandoned the Londoners. Good, they better. Actually, let's check the church. Yeah, we can hold these sermons and make sure everyone's on the level. bringing up our hope. We're currently pretty high in terms of capacity. We can also employ more people, hunters, to go and get some grub. Who is running the pub at the moment, actually? Bunch of workers. Let's jump the engineers in the pub there. Okay. That way we can have the workers go out and grab the food. The cookhouse as well is currently staffed by... Oh wow, we're already on soup anyway. Uh-oh. Might have to pass my next law to make sure that people love soup. So apparently that's just a law. You can decide people love soup. How are we for... Coal mine is fine. Sawmill can no longer gather resources, I don't know what they're still there for. Gonna deconstruct that. The wall drill requires employees. That's very cold. I'd set up I could hazard setting up another field kitchen, right? Anyway, we'll see how they do now with work time. Temple built. Temple has been erected. The magnificent symbol of our devotion is now visible throughout the city. Hope rises. Very good, very good. Faith keepers. Okay, and we've established the faith keepers. You've proved that you follow through on your promises. I proved that I want people to stop being jerks. Our faith will guide us through the ice. Have faith, brothers and sisters. We shall see the spring yet. Faith is our only hope in this frozen hellhole. Let us pray. Those who seek hope, raise your eyes to the heavens. All our troubles are trivial in the face of eternity. Wow, these people are like super stoked about the whole, you know, processions thing. Well, fair play to them. Faith keepers. Discontent will fall when the procession starts after midnight. Does that mean I can start it now and it will start after midnight? Okay, never mind. Okay, so a procession's been planned at this point. Sweet. Ooh, and a ceremonial service. A long ceremonial sermon will be delivered to the temple. Alright, we might as well slap all those out then. Well, also it centralizes all the prayer. Maybe I'll do that outside of work hours next time. Anyway, Tesla City. The city is modern and meticulously built. A tall tower that emits a constant barrier of lightning deflecting the incoming snow. Nobody comes out to greet us. That's pretty cool looking. Thunder unleashed. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. A central tall tower shines with the blue glow of electric discharges, which form a protective dome over the town. Something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets, and the stench of burned flesh taints the air. We saw a lightning streak from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. Risk entering the city? Disabling the electric charge. I mean, what would that even give us? I don't know what that icon is. I don't know what that means. I suppose we might as well risk it, right? Okay, now we'll be able to establish an outpost. Sweet, that worked! That worked! Yay! We've seen a thing or two in our lives, but nothing has ever frightened us as much as this blasted lightning. Until we figured out how to switch it off, that is. Now we'll be able to establish an outpost here. Okay, sweet. And what can you do? Ooh, we can get steam cores from here. Sweet. You know, I might even take the technology for setting up outposts, because having a big supply of steam cores would be well handy. You know, the technology here is almost done. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have a look after this now. Okay, flying hunters, handy, but outpost depot. Yeah, I'll take it, dude. That just seems useful. Yeah, and people really not enjoying being the Londoners. That's good. It's a good thing. Oh, we got a new building here, so the house. Yes. Very expensive though. Not efficient. That's why you need to rework the house. So before I even like start dumping resources into that, I'm gonna make sure that we're well set up otherwise. Oh, this is so cool. You can see the wall drill like. So basically this is just basically getting trees out of the permafrost basically. I think that's super neat. Oh, what a cool style this game has. I dig it. How are we for spare workers? We have 4 spare workers. Okay, not a whole many functioning. Why is this saying something bad though? Storage near capacity. Ah, right. Change of heart. Sir, a man was found crying silently in the temple. We approached him to ask if he needed help. He told us he wanted to see you. I thought my faith died long ago, sir, with my wife and daughters in London. I couldn't see any purpose in our life, in the fight for survival. But today when I entered the temple I saw a future for us, and now I'm ready to face it. I'm glad to hear that. This is lovely. I'm so happy to hear that these people are finding the comfort they need. Okay, you know what? We don't really need this factory to be a go-go. We can figure out other places for these people to be that'll be a touch more efficient. All these places are stacked up. Lovely. These are coal mines on the actual, like, deposits. Okay. That is fair enough. How are we for other buildings, actually, in terms of our resource collection? Or should we... Do we need more child shelters? I can't help but think we could do with a few more. Right? Not crazy to think that, am I? I can slap down a few extra ones just in case. If the kids need shelter, like, they need shelter, like, there's not much else about it. And we have the timber at the moment, so it's not that much big of an issue. Soup Kitchen is producing all the rations it can. And we are currently building up an excess, which is nice. What other buildings can we avail of? Slap down some more tents, that could be handy. House of Healing. Doesn't require engineers. I could probably throw out another... infirmaries require steam cores. I don't want to keep floating a few of those. Steelworks. Could we pop down any more of these? We could not. Wall drill, sawmine, resource depot. Yeah, it wouldn't be the worst idea to build some more resource depots. This will, you know, give us essential extra storage capacity, which I will never think is a bad thing. Okay, speeding up time again there. Lovely, another event. Angry about the cold. Hey, we can disperse the crowd now. Captain, our people are protesting. They've gathered an angry crowd because you forced them to live in cold homes for too long. They watched helplessly as their children have fallen ill and they've had enough. They demand you do something immediately. I dispersed the crowd. Thank you, Faith Keepers. Appreciate that one. Alright, there actually is a proper crowd. Are they being dispersed? Oh, it's the Faith Keepers here, yeah? Here to disperse them, I would hope? I'm not seeing you disperse anybody. What is going on? The weather station. Okay. The station where we found notes made by the winter home scientist studying the endless winter. In day 7, we found scientist notes. Oh, no, we've already been here. Right, this is a hop to the coal mine. These guys are almost at the next section. Also, hang on. Can I... Okay, we need to send an outpost team. We don't have that tech quite yet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the outpost depot is still under development. We won't be seeing that until, like, another day from now. Oh, the temple has influenced people. Very good, very good. And the nighttime procession is starting. People are just like, what, walking around the generator? That's kind of cool. You guys are neat. Another theft. Ask the Faith Keepers for help. Yeah, the Captain of the Londoners are stealing again. They're taking 12 food rations in the stockpiles. People are angry the Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of the city. Yeah, the Faith Keepers are going to sort those guys out, no problem. Having the Faith Keepers on hand is actually remarkably useful. Ooh, a huge ship has been dismantled here. Only its massive keel plates remain under the ice. Railroad tracks lead south. Interesting. We found a piece of hull plate bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year 1886, the American expedition aboard the Hephaestus landed here in search of a haven from the global glaciation. May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship Prometheus. Okay, that's a good few resources there, and we get access to a research station and an ice corridor. You know what, we'll go to the ice corridor first because there might be some survivors at the research station. I can't be sure. This is interesting though. This is very interesting. Curious to see how that works out. Faithkeeper succeeded. Nice. Okay, people do get sick, but they get better, which is something I don't think they're really appreciating enough. The Londoners steal supplies caught red-handed. Our faith keepers did well. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the stealing. They're asking what we should do with the thief. Public penance law. Banish him. I have 3 days to sign the public penance law. I don't know what that law is. Person will leave the city forever. You know what? That's one less Londoner. Then again, Londoners are all just people too, and they're just scared. Okay, this guy is forcing my hand to sign the public penance law. What is that about? Ooh, to err is human, but those who stray must do public penance. To discourage others from the path of evil, only then can they be forgiven. Each use those discontent. People abandon the Londoners with each use. Okay. This isn't what I'd love. But you were stealing, and we need to live, so yeah, I understand. Also, if it'll stop you from being a bit of a dick, that's also, you know, nice side effect. Okay, we're a little bit out of capacity in terms of our sickness here. Tell you what, can we start upgrading these places to bunkhouses? At the very least. No, because you don't have the timber for it. Fair enough. Shrine. Working more efficiently actually would be quite handy in terms of the wall drill. So I might just pop one of these here. Yeah, people can, like, access this here. Right. Anyway. It's a new day. We can go and have a look at our new situation here. And new resource depots have been built. And the outposts. Lovely. So we're going to start gathering some extra, well, do we have to build them at is it the scouting station? No cargo. No, where do we make these outpost dudes? Tech. Was there a separate building for it? Outpost depot. Okay, it requires a fair bit of steel. Ooh, a little thing. We'll just go. Oh, it can only go here as well. Interesting. Alright, well, we can get that built then. We literally don't have the timber for it. That's fine. And scouts have reached the coal mine. Wow, I'm assuming we're gonna get some coal. Ooh, dismantled machines. That's a lot more resources. And I'm not planning on setting up a camp down here, so. Yeah, I'll take them. I'll take everything they got. Also, if these guys are like just gonna, you know, I'll have them come back to the city, and then I'll probably send them out to help these guys out here, because we've actually done a bang-up job. That has just worked out for us. Okay, we're gonna move time along then. Make sure things are alright. We may need more hospital facilities. Medical facilities, rather. Food for the hungry. So our faith keepers have found someone's illegal stash of food. It's quite big, so they plan to distribute it amongst people in need. Perhaps you'd like to be used another way? Yeah, let's feed the hungry, dude. And again, it's 100 food. 100 food or 100 free rations? Yeah, 100 free rations isn't that much. The keepers have a right idea. Go for it. Feed the hungry. And no buildings here are actually, like, receiving any beneficial effects. I'm going to take that down and probably build some decent places. Infirmary there. Houses of healing. I might build some more of these houses of healing, because they do seem pretty good, actually. They're kind of expensive, but it heals the sick and the gravely ill. But it also doesn't require engineers or, more importantly, steam cores. The same heating level? That's really strong, actually. Even from a balance perspective. Ooh, and a new law. Alright, mister. You're the one who asked me to sign this law. You personally asked me to sign the law of public penance. So, the sinners will have a chance to save their souls from damnation. James Blacksmith, don't be like that now. Sinners have to repent or die. Only the truly faithful are safe. George Bloom, that is a dangerous rhetoric to start promoting. Don't you go on about that now. Okay, we're following the wide corridor of crushed ice that the American dreadnought the USS Hephaestus left in its wake. The triumph of engineering. We marvel at the thick slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be its sister ship Prometheus. Alright, we will carry on to the icebound dreadnought. Why not? That seems pretty sweet. How are things back here as well? Okay, we get excess resource storage. Let's grab some more coal, because stockpiling that resource is never bad, and we're not really, running too highly on other resources. Yeah, we might as well pop this one into food rations, just to be sure. Yeah, we'll set both of those to food rations, just for the time being. Because we're not stockpiling anything else in any kind of mad way. 19 workers there. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to also put out another wall drill. That just seems like the right idea. Building will destroy resources. I'm okay with that. These resources were honestly never going to get collected anyway, so... Ooh. If I could just build the road from up here, that would kind of be nice. And then maybe building a little shrine on top of that would be handy. I did put down these healing places, didn't I? Right, I did. Cool. It's under construction. Grand. Free time! So everyone is free to work on the buildings I've told them to build. Health. Houses of healing. More of these, the better. I'm gonna make sure that I build these roads out here, though. Ooh, that's a crooked road. Oh, that's problematic. Oh well. I'm not gonna break everything just to... God, as much as I want to, I'm not gonna break everything. Oh, fiddlesticks. Would it have worked if... Okay, if I break down the temple, 30 wood and 30 steel. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna redo these roads. Okay, I'm not gonna have you build those. All of these require building still. I don't think this will work. What am I to do? I've also just destroyed the temple for no reason. Oh well. Well, not no reason. Now I can put down the road and be straight. So, quite a good reason if you ask me. Come on. What are you waiting for? Time doesn't pass when you're building streets. Interesting. Oh. Accept the pain. It's never too late to repent. Ah, right. We're having our first public flagellation then. I know it hurts and so it should. Jeez. Okay there, guys. Come on. You're taking this a bit far now. He says he's sorry. And I, for one, believe him. I don't think we should really... Shouldn't beat him up for that at this point. Okay. Yeah, really... Is this under construction at the moment? Yes, it's actually full. Grand. Maybe I'll be able to pop some medical posts in. Promised land. Wait, what? What did I do? What? What is that achievement about? Something good, though. By the sounds of it. Ah, wait, there's 0 discontent and 100% hope. Nice. Every child that's placed in a child shelter. Sweet. Oh, and wow, how's the healing working? Fixes people up even better. Good to know. This place can be attended to by workers, but... Oh, a bunch of the workers here are actually apparently sick. Good to know. We can slap some more workers in there. See how many workers you can fit in this bad boy. Okay, we'll pop the workers back in the coal mine there, and we can supplement these guys with engineers. Okay, people, we're nearing full employment now, which is nice. A few people doing odd jobs here and there, but otherwise we're fine. which means it's time for us to start. What's it called? Redesigning houses. Because that will save us a lot of resources, and it's very important to do correctly. No, we don't need you working here. You're done. You're fired. You're hired. We need you right there. That is exactly the place we need you to be. And in fact, we're gonna use some of these faith buildings, the shrines, if I'm not mistaken, to make sure that you are like maximum efficiency. So we need loads of timber for building houses. Ooh. I need to. What do I need? I need workers. I need workers for frickin' everything. You know, I'll take one worker from here because we're doing really well for our. He's a road. We're doing very well for our coal production. Nice. I promise. I know English. Ooh, okay. Most of the machinery aboard the USS Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away. The massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice lies broken by the ship's bow. Okay. So we got wood, steam cores, and steel. Handy. Calculating genius. Dreadnought is stripped of useful machinery, but its hull contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge, we found a log with Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have the prostheses to make them useful. Interesting. Ooh, a ruined warehouse. That'll actually be quite handy. Oh. No, my friend, you are going to check out this ruined warehouse. So that seems like a handy enough place to collect even more materials. Okay. We've explored well into this mountain range now. I feel like we're probably coming close-ish to the end of the exploration out this side of things. But are we right? Anyway, I suppose we'll see after we've finished building this road here. So we could finish building this road here. Okay, and we're gonna send an outpost out here to Tesla City. Okay, cool. Outpost team's on the way. They are Oscar Mike. On the move. Which means that I need to make sure that everything else here is balanced pretty nicely. I am going to be collecting a load of timber, hopefully. So 17.3 per hour. 11.5. Ooh, and we brought back a load of timber with these scouts. Oh, right, because we disassembled that coal mine, didn't we? Awesome. Workers. We've got a bunch of sick workers there, unfortunately. But, yes, houses now cost 10 wood and 10 less steel to build. So, we can really start going ham with the house building now. So, people, houses. You guys are getting proper houses. And it's probably smarter for me to build the ones closer to the generator first, because they will receive the greatest benefit. Have I just made all of these people homeless? Temporarily, yes. Which I agree, it is a slight problem. But hey, look, we're starting to see people housed fully now, in a very effective way. Are you going to give out about the housing? You're angry about the cold. I'm going to disperse the crowd, because Faith Keepers will let me do that. Ooh, look at the ruined warehouse. 3 or 4 walls are still standing, protecting a small cache of snow-covered supplies. Don't mind if I do. We will take these resources. A damaged snowcat. What is a snowcat? Oh, it's a vehicle. Right, okay, it's like a snowmobile kind of thing. And the unit is here as well, so we'll send this unit out to Dreadnought Landing. Why not? Yeah, okay, we'll send you there. We'll bring you back here. But yeah, this is actually really good. We're in a really good position. The houses are now on the upgrade. We've gotten access to Tier 5 technology. I'm a little worried about how these laws are going, because people seem to be way too into the whole, punishment side of this. But otherwise, things are going really well. People are getting sick, but they're being treated. So, I mean, there's that. You could be not getting treated in a worse game. How many people have we lost, actually? We can check the cemetery as well for our deaths. We've lost 3 people this entire game. It's been 20 days, but also, it's been 20 days in the Frostpunk universe. Like that, only 3 deaths? I think one of these dudes just died of old age, so if anything, that's a win. We're doing well here, guys. We are doing quite well. But yeah. Okay, okay. So things are going well. I think we'll leave it here for the time being, and when we pick it back up next time, he says for the next video, you know, coming 6 months down the line. When we pick it up next time, we will be doing sweeping upgrades. We'll be having the entire city well kitted out. The fact that we're about to see a temperature drop, 2 levels, oh boy, on day 21, it's not going to be great, but we'll be ready for it, I think. Especially given that we're stockpiling loads of stuff now as well, so we're really getting kitted out here. This is going really well. But, right, for the time being, guys, that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and goodbye.